All right, everybody, here we are, week 5. Another good week. Well, maybe depends how you look at it, but down 35 pounds in total after 5 weeks. That means I lost over the last week 2 pounds. Not my best week. Actually, it's my worst week, but I'm not sure why. I mean, I've been on point, everything, but that's okay. I mean, it's still a victory, so I'm fine with that. I'm still averaging exactly now 1 pound per day. I mean, you can't beat that, right? A pound a day. My 200 pounds in 18 months is going to turn out to like 200 pounds in 6.5 months, which of course is it's not possible, right? But who knows? We'll see. I mean, we'll see, right? So we just keep plugging away. What I will say is my friends have been very helpful, as well as all the people who leave comments and subscribe to my videos. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. It's a great motivation. But my friends are also a very huge part of this progress that I'm having. As they, the ones that I'm referring to are the ones, well, all my friends, of course, are very supportive, but the ones that have joined this journey with me, they themselves probably need to lose a few pounds and get a little healthy. I mean, one of my friends, he's 40 some years old, and he's already had a quadruple bypass. And he's not, overly obese or anything like that. It's just, I don't know, lifestyle choices. I won't say his name in case he doesn't want anybody to know who he is. But nonetheless, he's joined the journey with me, and then my other very good friend. These are guys that I almost consider brothers. Well, they do consider brothers. He's had some problems too due to excess weight. So he also has joined the journey with me. And the other good thing is we actually work together. So that, the dynamic is very, very easy for us to follow and stick together and keep each other on track. So that's good. I mean, I know a lot of people don't have that. So, but maybe, you could think about getting your friends involved if you're in a situation where you need to get a little healthier or something like that. Listen, everybody needs to be healthy. I don't care who you are, right? So maybe if you were to talk to your friends and say, hey guys, let's embark on a healthy journey here and see, if we can improve our lives a little bit. I'm sure most people would be okay with that. Whether or not they stick with it, well, that's another story, but I'm sure everybody will be willing to try it. So that's good. If you need that and you have that around you, it's definitely an extremely helpful tool to have around you, as good friends. Okay. What else do we got here? Oh yeah, I've been cooking lunch in the office lately, which is kind of cool. I got this little grill burner, camping burner, and a cast iron skillet, and I've just been grilling meats up and fish and stuff like that at the office. Again, I don't think everyone has that luxury, so I mean, I'm not advising anybody to take a gas grill into their office and start grilling and smoking all their coworkers out of the office. But look, I guess the reason I'm mentioning it is these are ways we can also cook at home, right? Like very interactive ways where the family can sort of sit together around a burner, almost like a Korean barbecue, where the family can sit together, grill their own meats. If some of you don't know how to use chopsticks, learn how to use chopsticks. It's always fun. Just little things that you can do to encourage healthy eating. So yeah, that's something that I do every day at the office. Well, not every day, but I try to. I've put up a few little YouTube short videos on those as well. Take a look, see what you think about them. you subscribe, you'll be able to see all of them. I mean, I did some venison tenderloin. As you know, I'm a hunter, right? If you see my buddy there on the wall. So I've also been asked by some people to talk about shopping. So I'm not prepared for that right now, but I will definitely bring it up on my next video, because I think shopping is also very important as far as being prepared to follow a program that's, easy to follow. Is preparation is what makes it easy. So if you're not prepared, then nothing is easy without any preparation. So that's something to consider. But I will say this, a lot of you know that I've sort of been switching gradually into a carnivore diet. The reason why I mention that is because I've sourced out a meat and fish wholesaler that I now am buying my meat from. And it's a huge money saver. I mean, I just get a 25-pound chunk of beef, and I separate the muscle groups and cut it up myself. A little bit of YouTube education on that, and it actually works well. I mean, I've had some of the nicest pieces of beef I've ever had by cutting them up myself, which is kind of interesting. And for the amount of money I pay compared to if I were going to the grocery store and buying these cuts, was just a fraction of what you would pay. So that's something to consider, and maybe I'll be able to share that supplier with you guys one day, hopefully, if they're okay with it and if they have the meat to accommodate. So we'll see about that. Now, the fact that I am switching over to carnivore means that I am eating a lot of meat, obviously, more than what I normally would. And I'm actually really enjoying it, and I'm feeling so much better. And I used to have like this rash all along my face here ever since I was in the hospital. It never really went away, and now it's almost completely gone. Okay, don't concentrate too much on my skin, guys. I ain't no skincare model, but that being said, the rash is pretty much gone. I had peeling skin, and it was just itchy and painful and things like that. So it's gone just from changing my diet over the last couple of weeks. It's just completely vanished. So that's kind of interesting too. Now, I'm not a huge fan of poultry. Some people love chicken and turkey and stuff like that. I'm a red meat guy. And all the carnivore information I see are people eating beef and lamb. So I eat beef, lamb, venison, stuff that I hunt. I have a little bit of a stock on that stuff that I eat. Some people would say that's maybe not good. Blood cholesterol and heart disease and all that stuff. But I've been hearing a lot of, I've been watching a lot of guys on YouTube like Dr. Chaffee and Dr. Barry. These are guys that are on YouTube that are carnivore guys, and they're doctors. And I think that I trust what they say about some of the research that they talk about. But, at the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding. So I've been doing this now for about 3 weeks, maybe, the pure carnivore-ish, ketovore type diet. I think after another 3 or 4 weeks, I'll go get a blood test and just compare numbers and see if, my blood's moving in the wrong direction or in the right direction. And I'll definitely share that with you guys on a video. I'll probably even actually put it all up there for everyone to see straight up. I mean, look, I'm in this to share, right? I'm in this to share my journey, maybe motivate some people, help some people. And so I got nothing to hide. Okay, I'm going to show it to you guys once I have it. And we'll see where it goes. I mean, that's the only way to know. Like, I see all these guys talking about it, but nobody actually puts their numbers up. So I'm going to put my numbers up for everybody. And hopefully that'll help people decide or believe on what is good or bad for them, or what is true and what is false as far as a lot of the medical information out there. Hold on. One thing that's not getting better are my eyes, so bear with me here. Oh yeah. Okay, meal prep. So in my first few videos, I was basically prepping meals on Sunday for the week. Not all meals, just lunches to go to work. Now that obviously has changed a little bit because I am now cooking at work, which is really nice. I'm actually going to try and get an air fryer at work because, you know, it's an office. We have a little kitchen type counter sink thing going on, and you know, an eating area and stuff like that. So I mean, it works out for me. It's good. I can do that, and I'm sure the boss won't mind because you know my well-being is probably good for the company productivity, right? That's going to be my argument anyway. We'll see how that flies if he ever says anything about it. But that's pretty much it. I haven't gone out any recently to eat anything. I'm hoping to hit a 50-pound mark by end of week 6. So right now I'm at 41. It's probably not likely going to happen. But if it does, I'm definitely going out for a Brazilian steakhouse, which is still totally okay. But I think the portions are probably a little more than what we should be eating. So to me, that'll be considered a treat. Which is, you know, a topic to have a conversation about as well, is treating yourself and cheating and things like that. If anybody knows if, you know, that is a good thing or a bad thing, in my opinion, again, I'm no professional, but I think cheating is probably not a good thing, but maybe it is. Maybe kind of like working out, you know, you need to shock your system sometimes to get results when results are failing to come about. So if anybody knows about that, please share. I'm interested in knowing because I'm getting to the point where, well, I've said at the start of all of this, once I hit a 50-pound mark, I will treat myself. Again, treating myself doesn't mean like cheesecake and, you know, big plate of pasta with, you know, I love pasta, but to me, a treat is just, you know, adding still meat and animal products, like have some cheese or, you know, maybe a little piece of bread with some olive oil and vinegar. I mean, I'm Greek. This is something we do culturally, is we dip bread in olive oil and vinegar, and it's really, really good. So maybe one piece of that would be a part of my reward, if you will. But we'll see. And I mean, the only other concern I have is how's it going to make me feel after? Because honestly, I feel so good just eating the way I'm eating right now. Almost makes me even want to not treat myself, because this on its own is a treat. I mean, guys, let me just put it to you this way. When you feel this good after eating, like, you can eat a lot of food and you don't get all like, bleh, you know, want to sleep and all that stuff. To me, I mean, that's a treat in itself, right? To be able to never be hungry, um, never have cravings. I don't have cravings. You know, that in itself is a treat. So maybe, again, please, guys, someone who knows about this, I want to hear from you. Let us know what we can do, if we should be treating ourselves, if we should have a cheat meal or a cheat day or anything like that. That would be, you know, very useful information for everybody to know. Okay. So, anyways, that's it, guys. Thanks everybody for taking the time to watch and listen to my videos. It's much appreciated, and thank you again for all the support and the comments. And please like and subscribe and let me know what else you want me to talk about. Like I said, to those of you who asked, next week I will do a segment on shopping. Maybe I'll even go shopping with y'all. We'll see. So, anyways, thank you very much, guys. Enjoy. Stay healthy. And we'll see you in the next video.